set up on this tree. Him. That's not him. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. We're gonna take him here. It's gonna be great. That's probably him. There he is. Oh no, he's just a big old level 3 with a big old weight range. So it's just a diamond potential buck. And I waited for a long time for them to come back, and he wasn't coming back. So I went looking for him, and I seem to have spooked him off. And I'm gonna do a wide track where I don't follow his track necessarily, but I swing wide from where they're going and hopefully catch a glimpse of them in. Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting them to be right. Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on here? I'm on my personal map. I can't get onto multiplayer servers because where I live in the sticks, the internet's a challenge. This might be a good spot to set up shop. Give him a chance to come back. But, holy Sausalito. Look at the spread on him. Height, not so much, but the spread, he is bulky. And then there's this tiny little fellow. So if I wait here, they may come back down into this valley and I won't have to go chasing off after him. But yeah, the internet's so spotty out here right now that I can't really connect and stay connected to multiplayer servers. So I jumped back on my Layton Lake just to do a quick whitetail hunt and clear out some of my remnant herd fodder, and was not expecting to encounter this guy, so this is going to be interesting. I'm really hoping to get another diamond whitetail. It'll be nice, just a nice thing to throw in the lodge. Follow him back. Something tells me they're going to follow that upper tree line though. One thing about tracking the animals in this game is you learn a little bit about the algorithms that they rely on to get from point A to point B. And while in many cases they do tend to follow their original track, so you see the track through the tree line, down into the valley, up back into the tree line. When they're on the return, I find that they follow the tree lines more closely than they do their original path, so usually. But we'll see. Might be overthinking it. Don't know. But honestly, I'm a little impatient. I'm trying not to be. And I'd hate to make this a long track, but I really would like to take this whitetail. So we'll see what happens. I'll come back when something more interesting happens. I will hopefully set up on a good shot on this boy. This boy. I'm hoping I went prone quick enough. Because he's coming back. They're coming back. And if I drop prone quick enough, our target should also make his way back. But since he's the biggest animal, he's going to spook the easiest. So it could be a minute. And he could take a different route. Oh. Dropping down in there. He's dropping down like that. And he's the smaller one. There he is. Alright, so he's coming down. Set up on this tree. Him. That's not him. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. We're gonna take him here. It's gonna be great. That's probably him. There he is. Perfect. And there go all his brethren. And ladies. Oh, that was exciting. I mean, he is an absolute monster. I'm just going to take a look at these guys real quick. Or not. The tree line's too thick over there. Or maybe. Because if that other larger one is still available, I might take him. Anyway. Oh, and his antlers are in the ground. So no good photos. So let's just go ahead and confirm. Yes! 214 pounds. Perforating 262. So pretty sizable diamond. Oh my gosh. It's been a while since I've had a diamond whitetail. It's not my biggest. My biggest is a 271 that's in the center of my lodge, but still an awesome find. Very happy with that. Took him at 73 yards with the 3006 Eckers Elegance, one of my favorite guns. Information, I mean, pretty good. A little high on that lung, but we still got it. True score, let's see. I mean, that's pretty sizable. That is quite a spread on him. The tines aren't super tall. If he had been taller, he would have been much higher trophy rating. Like my 271 has massive tines here in the back that are just huge. And so, but still going in the lodge, another diamond whitetail, even closer to the great one. I feel it coming. It's coming soon. So that's awesome. Glad we found him. And let's see what else we can find. That's a really wide rack. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever seen... Well, okay. Maybe one other time. And that I actually have mounted in my lodge. A deer with a rack that wide and that low. It's like the smaller version of the diamond that I just got. Down he goes. So I'm taking him because I'm genuinely curious to see the shape of that particular one. And if it matches the one I have in my lodge, I might go ahead and save it just because this is the second example of that I've seen in maybe like over a year. But again, I think it's like the smaller version of the diamond rack that I just got. Like you can tell some of the racks kind of grow into the bigger racks. And I have actually developed my own names for each style, and maybe I'll cover that in a later video. But this one's pretty interesting. I just think it's sort of unique. Is this a different herd? This is probably a different herd. Maybe it's the same one. No, they're not. They're alert and not flushed. So I'm gonna spook them and see what we got. Because, yeah, there's the other boy. Oh, hello, tiny boy. Oh my god, so tiny. Tiny and cute. You can run now. There you go. Not a bad looker either. Yeah, a couple of low-grade golds in here. Nothing as exciting as the diamond that I just took. That one, okay. That one, if I'm not mistaken, if he turns and looks at me, it's not quite the castle rack, but the castle rack is very compact and stands up very tall. That might be a bigger version of the ones that I'm used to seeing. But that's just an example of the types of names that I give the racks. That's kind of how I identify them. Like, there's a gold rack, there's a castle rack. I'm not sure what to call this rack over here yet. But here he is. Yeah, it's just so wide and low. It's gonna go to true score. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I definitely think that's like the smaller kind of pre-version of the diamond rack that I just got. So it's not as low as the one in my lodge. So I'm not going to save it, but maybe at the end of this video. I did talk about him in my first tour video, I believe. My very first post on my channel. But I'll go back and kind of highlight him and kind of show you what I'm talking about. Because the one I found that I have mounted in the lodge is probably the lowest, widest rack that I've ever seen of that variety. So I'll come back when something more interesting pops up, but if not, we'll hop over to my lodge and we'll take a look at that. Alright, so this is the rack I was referring to when I said I had one that was incredibly low and incredibly wide. And looking at it now, it may have been the same rack that I had picked up earlier. That was the proto or early stage diamond rack that I eventually got. But as you can see, it's just so low and so wide. I've never encountered another deer like that. But I gotta go back and watch the video and confirm. It may very well be, but yeah, this is one of the more interesting racks that I've gotten. But yeah. So, pretty successful day. We got a diamond whitetail. Cleaned out a few of the need zones of some of the larger animals, so it will, of course, open up some opportunities for other animals to spawn in. So I'm pretty excited about that. I need a place to put this diamond whitetail. How about here? Ooh. So he can kind of sit there. Like I said, his tines are not tall at all. He's pretty squat, so I think this is the culmination of that really, really low rack. But still great to have just another diamond in the lodge. And I think that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed coming on my adventures thus far. And if you're liking the short and sweet videos, go ahead and give them a like and maybe consider subscribing. I know that those are more palatable. And some of these longer hunts, you know, watch them over dinner. That's kind of what I do with my favorite YouTubers, and I've picked up some really good insight into hunting that way. Guess I could pop a diamond red deer in here too, but oh, I could do my Sika. Face trophy. Ah, yeah. That's looking pretty sweet. Very dramatic too. The lighting on his face. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on our next adventure. Bye!